What's up, ladies and gentlemen? I'm back. Oh, I had to get that stretch out, you guys. I know it'd be a lot talking to you guys, but I have to get it out. This one's so crazy. This video right here. Narcissists are always ready to sacrifice you for feeding. They need something bad to happen to you to feed their hormonal desires because they get off to it. They get off on the thought of knowing you are suffering at that present moment, as to why the more reason why you cannot befriend narcissistic family members or anything. You don't have no room to let in no type of narcs because they'll try to act like they so cool, that everything's so cool, calm and collect, and when you least expect it, they got you. It's like a drug addict. You're sitting around them and you got like a crack pipe and they're saying that, oh, nope, they're not on drugs anymore. And you're just sitting around them and you guys go out to eat. And everywhere you go, you're holding that crack pipe. And you're just going here. You guys get in the car. Y'all driving. You holding that crack pipe. Went to the movies, left, went to the mall. You still holding that crack pipe. Eventually, after they get done fidgeting to damn death, they gonna grab that bullshit out of your hands and get to smoking. That's what I'm trying to tell you guys, ladies and gentlemen. The narcissists are like that. They're vampires. They're going to need some blood soon. So what they do is they get around and sit around and stuff like that. But they're always, don't you think for 1 second, 1 minute, that they're not always thinking about in their head how they can get you. What can they do so that they can get their 5 seconds of fame? And the reason why I say that, ladies and gentlemen, because when the narcissists come up against you and they try to get something really bad to happen to you, it's not longevity to it. So what happened is you dismiss their ass because now you realize, oh, they're the root cause of the problem for this happening. And they couldn't stop because it killed them. They had to get that narcissistic supply. They had to get that feeding. They had to see you lose your house. They had to see you lose your car. They had to see you lose your job. They had to see you lose yourself. They had to see you go through something in order for them to feel good. The thought of, and they don't even have to be around when it happened. It's just they'll set up everything like little snake-like demon ass creatures, and then as soon as it happened, then they run to the hills, and they're like, oh yeah, oh yeah. Ain't that creepy? That's what's going on. Now that something bad done happened to you, they thought it was going to be longevity to it. It's never longevity to it. You done bounce back like this, but now you ain't fucking with they ass. But see, it's a lot of people that continuously go back and give them the ammo to do it again. And ladies and gentlemen, you have to question yourself. Do you feel like you are worth more? You're worth way more. It ain't gonna be no 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or 7 or 8 chances. You do it one time, your ass is gone. Okay? You don't leave no room for them to come back in and do it. And that's why I say there's a specific family member, and I can't say no names, but this person I've always been there for. I've always had their back. And for them to do what they did, time after time after time after time after time, I've forgiven them. This time, I forgive them, but I can't go back. I can't go back. There's no way I could go back. I'd be a damn fool. Ladies and gentlemen, we have to use our heads when it come down to these people. Uh-oh, my phone want to give me only 12 minutes. Okay, so for the reason, well, let's see. Okay, so since it's giving me 12 minutes, I'm going to go ahead and squeeze this other video, which would have been another video, in with this one. After the narcissists have done their little deed, there will be a moment of reflection. They think about it. See, the guilt comes in. See, don't ever sit up here. Whoever tells you narcissists don't experience guilt, they're a goddamn lie. They experience it. But do they act off of it? Like basically meaning try to do something to make up for it? No. Because they can't swallow their pride to do that because That's where the no empathy, no sympathy thing comes in. You see what I'm saying? And they'll have that moment of reflection, but by the time the narcissist realize they have went too far, it's already too late. You're on your way to salvation because God is getting ready to pull you out of it. And let me tell you something. That's for my people who real deal got their head on right and saying, I don't want no affiliation. I see your true colors. It only takes a person one time to show you who they really are. Ladies and gentlemen, don't be fooled and don't be bamboozled and deceived. People are what they present to you. And you ain't got time to get in a mess. Some of y'all haven't even had interactions with people. But you could just look at them and tell that they just bad news from afar. And what you see is what the hell you get. Run. You know? But I'm gonna let you guys go. I done rant and raved and carried on. I have to get it out my system. But that's my advice and philosophical view on these things. And you guys take it for what it is worth, because these narcissists, they something else. And you guys, as long as you living and got blood that's flowing through your veins and going through life, you're bound to encounter one. But the way the interaction goes, that's all on you, because the ball was in your court from the beginning. You pass it on to the narcissist, what the hell? Sometimes you don't get it back. That's for those that have went through the whole abuse cycle and lost everything, and they feel like they have nowhere to turn to. But God is still there, ladies and gentlemen. But see, the reason why people go through these narcissistic relationships, because God wants to give you, he tries to give you guys an eye opener that, look, you wondering why this human being, that's a human being like you, did what they did? Because they were possessed. In fact, now you realize there's demons that roam on this planet, like I told you. That's why you can't shake the hell that they did what they did. But see, now when a narcissist try to do something to me, which I don't give them room to, but, well, it was one more. But let me tell you something. It don't surprise me, because you're a narcissist, and I know it very much so what you're capable of. It's just like that guy that deal with crocodiles. I forgot his name. I would love to mention it. But he deals with the crocodiles, and he swims with them and everything. And he say the people are always writing him and saying, "Oh, the crocodile, that's like a dog. It's surely got to be nice. It's letting you swim with it and shake its hand." And he says, "Look, people, a goddamn crocodile or an alligator is a goddamn alligator or a crocodile. This guy will still kill me. Okay?" These people are predators, ladies and gentlemen. And no matter how much you go out to eat with them, and no matter how much y'all had a good time the night before, and no matter how much, a narc is a narc. You can't trust them. I will see you guys in more videos. You guys have a wonderful morning, and drive safe, and don't let nothing upset you. Y'all have a good one. Bye-bye.